Hello good people. Right, as the video title says, this is a comparison between the version 1 Undisputed and the version 2 Undisputed, as I stated I would do in my last video. So, rather than fanning about, I'm just going to get straight to it. No intro, this is it, here we go. Right, so probably the first thing that should be addressed, it's the main question or thing on everyone's mind when comparing these two versions of the title, and you can clearly see is the size. I just want to bring your attention to the bags. This is the bag for the version 1, and that's the bag for the version 2. So if I can get a long shot, you can kind of get an idea of the size there as well, in the bags alone. Version 1, version 2, big size difference there. And also, as I said, from this starting shot, you can just see, I mean, the version 1's on top, version 2's on the bottom. The massive size difference there. I should address that the version 1 at the top does have a curve and the version 2 does not, so that's why it looks a bit obviously more flatter, but there is a size difference. Anyway, version 1, I've just taken a tape measure to this, so I've done what I perceive to be accurate measurements. The version 1 is 9.5 inches high, right? 11.5 inches wide, so from here to here. I've tried to get an accurate measurement. As I said, the plate is curved, so it was a bit hard to get a perfect measurement, so, but it's as near enough accurate as I think I could get it. And this strap length, this is the original strap, so it hasn't been modded in any way, is 4 foot and 1 inch long. Moving on to the size dimensions of the version 2. The version 2 is 11 inches high, so that's 1.5 inches higher than the version 1, and it's 13.5 inches wide, so from here to here, that's with the black borders included around the plates, which I will go into. So that is 2 inches wider. I'm sure I've heard people say that it's the same width between these two belts, but as far as I can tell there isn't, so if I've got that wrong I apologise. If I've got it correct, result. And the strap length is 4 foot and 8 inches, so that's 7 inches longer than the version 1. 7 inches longer, eh? Right, okay, so let me just put my phone down. That's it for the size differences. Right, now moving on to the physical apparent differences. That's the word I was looking for. Pretty much the same in terms of the look of, like, the actual physical design implementations. I don't know, I could be looking for a better word. So you've got the WWE logo, same on the version 2, WWE logo, the eagle, World Wrestling Entertainment Champion, this one's got a blank nameplate, World Wrestling Entertainment Champion, this one's got the Brock Lesnar nameplate. Big difference is, as I said in the last video, the version 1 does not have a black border running around the edge of the plates. So quickly move on to the version 2. As you can see right here, there's a black border that runs all the way around each plate, even the side plates. I'll show you that in a second. The reason behind this apparently was because on the version 1, when they were flinging the title around, these bits here, that curl, they were apparently easily breaking off. So yeah, no black border there, and this one does have the black border. So by making it a bit thicker, it makes it a bit more sturdier. So they believe. So I've read. So yeah, quickly show you on the side plates. No black border again. No black border. And the side plates on version 2, you can see right here. There's the black border. That's on every single plate on this belt. As I said, I prefer it without the black border, like on the version 1, because the black border on a replica kind of makes it look a bit more tackier. I mean, this one the paint's coming off a bit, as I said in my last video. So yeah, I prefer it without the black border. It makes it look a bit more cleaner. So no black borders at all, and over this side you got the black borders around the plates. In terms of the strap, it's not a fair comparison, because the version 1 I've got is a deluxe version, whereas this one's just a standard replica, so there are differences in the sort of flexibility of the straps, but in terms of the look of it, sorry my nose is a bit runny, You got the WWE Champion stamp all around the edge. This is version 1 deluxe strap. So that goes all the way around the belt. And you've also got the slight, floral patterning there around the snap box. You have got it on the tips as well. Sorry if the lighting's a bit bad, it's a bit of a gloomy day in merry old England today. It's pissing down with rain outside. There we go. And the version 2, you have the WWE Champion stamp all around again. It's a little bit deeper on the deluxe strap, so like I say, that's not a 100% fair comparison, but just going on the look of it. So yeah, that goes all the way around. And you also have the sort of very light floral, or whatever you want to call it, stamp around the snap box, and you got it on the tips there. If you're wondering what Argos is, that's like a big sort of warehouse superstore in England where you can buy stuff from a catalogue. Quite useful. Stamping. Alright, so in terms of like the actual, like I say, design of each strap, they're pretty much the same, but like I say, it's not a fair comparison because this is a deluxe strap, standard replica strap, and I'll show you the flexibility between the two if that helps you at all. So nothing much different on the back. Flipping over in a second. Oh god. Right, so this is the back of the version 1 deluxe. So yeah, you got your old standard WWE Figs Inc. Made in China. Like most things. 2002, the hologram logo. And this is the version 2, it's exactly the same. This was actually made in 2002 as well. Made in China, WWE hologram sticker. So this is a quick pan of the back of the strap for the version 1. It's got the curve there, so that's why it's bending here. There's a screw missing, as I mentioned in the last video, if you watch that. And now the back of the version 2. Standard replica strap. So no curve in this, so very slight bend. No screw missing. I mean, I'm kind of rushing this. I'm not a belt expert. I'm just going on the visual differences that I can see. I might have missed a few, so apologies if I have, but there are already comparison videos between the two versions, so like I said in the last video, I'm kind of repeating what's already been said. So if you want to get more, if you feel my details are not adequate enough to your liking, you can definitely check out other videos, but hopefully I'm doing a good enough job for people who are interested. So let me just give you one final pan of each belt. This is version 1. Should add as well, they all have the same number of plates, so both versions have got the property plate as well as the 2 side plates on each side. That's version 1, version 2. There's a property plate, 2 side plates. Have to get far out for this sucker. 2 side plates. Alright, yeah, so the big difference for me personally was the size difference. I'll show you the difference in size when they're over my shoulder and around my waist, but from this you can clearly see that the version 2 is a hell of a lot bigger, or it looks a lot bigger. It actually is, but it looks so much bigger than the version 1, and I actually prefer the size and proportions of the version 1 now. So without further ado, I will show you it around my waist and over my shoulder, and I can't find the word. Just show you the difference in size. Shut up. Right, so as I'm standing there feeling like the first ever Undisputed Champion with 2 towels on my shoulders, I'm hoping that you can see the difference in size. This is the version 1 right here and the version 2 here. A lot of people describe this as a mascot size because, as I'm saying, I'm hoping you can see the difference. This is bloody huge. So in terms of it just being over my shoulder, the version 1 strap just ends just a fraction beyond my shoulder, or just on my shoulder, depending where you place it. Whereas this sucker right here, this is right up against my neck. Hold on, I can't reach out. This is hopefully funny video for you. My shoulder probably ends right about here. Right here on the strap, so huge. I wish that's what she said. Not that she didn't. Anyway, yeah. So this one's massive, this one's smaller. So many sexual innuendos, but I'm gonna put this strap on. I'm gonna put this belt around my waist so you can sort of see the size difference. So I'm gonna do a camera cut here because otherwise it's gonna get too messy. What's wrong with me with these dirty things? Right, so this is the version 1 around my waist. I'm hoping you can see this within the camera because I can't actually see what I'm filming. So I'm not going to go into much detail about this because I covered it in my last video. Yeah, so that's it around my waist. I mean, my rib cage, say, starts about here, so you've got a bit more space. That's it there. The bits here don't stick right out, as you'll see in a moment on the version 2. So this one fits just nicely. In terms of the buckles, I actually have 2 free buckles, I believe. So it starts from like about, I don't know, here. So a quick twirl around. Right. So yeah, as you can see, on me I'm about 6 foot, 5'11"-ish. It's just about the right size for me. So yeah, in terms of size, as I said in the last video, this version of the title is very ideal for someone of about that size. So cut now to the version 2 around my waist. Right, this is the version 2 now. Hopefully with the quick transition you saw a big size difference. Version 2, rib cage is here, so it's literally at the base of my rib cage. So, I mean, the other one came down to like about here, so about that much size difference on me. These bits proper, really sticking out here. Don't know if you can tell that on camera, but wearing it you can physically easily tell. So you've got the black borders sticking out, but the main thing is these are poking out, so yeah. This one, in terms of buckles, I'm actually still, like last time, on the last buckle, so I'm hoping this doesn't fall off so I could easily knock that off. The fact that I'm on the last buckle means I probably haven't put on too much weight. Yay. Right, so twirl around. I'm sorry if my humour seems a bit cheesy, I'm just trying to make it up as I go. Police siren. Yeah, so that's huge in comparison. So, like I said, about 5'11", 6 foot. Massive size difference there. Just showing you the comparative differences between the two. That's what this video is all about. So, yeah. To sum it up, the version 1 is a hell of a lot smaller than the version 2 of the Undisputed title, and the version 1 is more proportionate in my opinion. This is just way too big. I was told by my brother when I did originally buy this, because I bought the version 2 first, that I was probably making a mistake because the version 2 is a hell of a lot bigger, but I was a bit ignorant. I didn't know much about the belts at the time. I thought, I'm going to buy it, I like the belt. Bought it. When I got it I thought, whoa, that is huge, but now seeing the difference between the version 1 and the version 2, yeah, I can tell that I made a mistake buying this in terms of size. Something I said I was going to mention was the strap. Like I said, it's not a fair comparison because this is an this is a deluxe strap and this is a standard replica strap. So this one's a bit more flexible. You can see there. This one, not so much. I mean, look at that. Sorry, I just thought something dirty again in my mind. So yeah, you can't really fairly compare the straps. But I think that's about it for this video. So anyway, version 1, hell of a lot smaller than version 2. Hopefully you can see that again. I don't know how I'm tilting that towards the camera. But anyway, yeah. So I hope this was informative for you. Somewhat entertaining. Hopefully that's what I was aiming for. I'm blabbering on, so I'm going to end this video now. So yeah, version 1. hell of a lot smaller than the version 2. Oh. I just want to say that going to the gym does not strengthen your face.